Another example of a project that Groundswell had, but this time it's with women artists. Can you talk about this?
This is part of a program called Voices Heard, and it was evident early on in the history of our organization that youth that identify as young women needed their own space to address some of the issues that are really important to them in their communities, to take on and tackle issues of racism and sexism, and talk about their own internal strengths and the resources, the collective kind of personal resources and human resources in their own communities. And this is a good example of a mural that is tied directly to the community that it is in, and that's in North Crown Heights in Brooklyn. And it's an Afro-Caribbean community, and this mural takes on figures that address different generations that are present, and it's called Passing Knowledge, Planting Seeds. And so it's really important to talk about the passing along of ancestral information throughout the years. And this, like many of our murals, starts with conversations with individuals and nonprofits, community-based organizations, schools in the neighborhood, and trying to involve as many stakeholders as we can in the project. So usually we start with just having flyers and emails and trying to get everybody who's interested in putting together a message to come to the same table, to come to the same conversation. Okay. This long list of foundations really addresses the issue of how we make these works, what makes it possible. As you might guess, social justice murals don't make a lot of money, not for us, and we rely on New York State grants, council members' donations, individual donations, and foundations that support this work. And for any one project and for any group of projects within a program, we are getting about this many foundations involved in the support of the work. As I mentioned, we are not only paying for all the insurance and the materials and paying for teaching artists, but we're also paying our youth to paint these murals. And we're trying to support our youth in college and career planning and social and emotional supports and other pour-ins that are outside the scope of the mural. And these funders really help us do that work and be able to really track the success of our programs over the years.
Thank you, Eric.